for the, okay. So, good afternoon, grade 10 Jacinto. This is your teacher, Maria Vicenta Galvez, and I am here to give you the preliminaries or the virtual orientation for the school year 2021-2022. So with that, I want to share you this, nasaan na yun? Ang hirap pala no pag Zoom. Okay, we will start with our pambansang awit. Why I can't see the video. Bakit to? Can you see my screen now? Okay, so we shall start with the different preliminaries. We'll start with the lupang hinirang first, the doxology, then the lupang hinirang, then followed by the different things that you are going to take into consideration. So welcome once again to our virtual parents and students orientation for grade 10. Okay. Bakit to ganun? Okay. I think so. I'm already done with this. Bakit ayaw mag-play? Okay. So I am inviting everyone to pray.
By the hand and help me face the rising sun. Comfort me through all the pain that life may bring. There's no other hope that I can lean upon. Lead me, Lord, lead me all my life. Walk by me. Walk by me across the lonely roads that I may face. Take my arms and let your hand show me the way. Show the way to live inside your heart. All my days, all my life, you are my life. My feet all the time, my Lord, I need you there. You are my light. I cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life. Lead me, Lord. I'd rather go alone my way. Help me take the right direction. Take your road. Lead me, Lord, and never leave my side. All my days, all my life. You are my life. All the time, my Lord, I need you there. I just cannot live alone. Let me stay by your guiding love all through my life, all through my days. So lead me, oh Lord. Lead me.
Okay, I think you will have to stand up for the pambansang awit. Okay, everyone, please stand up for our pambansang awit. Please stand. Okay, you may have your seat now. Okay, so at this point in time, we shall listen to the welcome remarks of our very own Dr. Nilda Modesto Galdones, the secondary school head teacher 6 of the Araling Pandipunan and one of the G10 surrogates. So let's listen to Ma'am Nilda Galdones.
To our energetic and supportive principal, Dr. Socorro Canaya, department heads, teaching staff, parents, students, a pleasant morning. On Monday, September 13, our opening of classes for school year 2021 to 2022. Since pandemic time, the new normal in our education system was implemented and mandated by the Department of Education through blended learning, online, and modules. This orientation will equip you parents and students to learn more of your learning materials, your teachers and advisor that will be given to you. Rest assured that we make extra effort that modules be delivered on or before the opening of classes. Welcome to this virtual orientation program. Good morning and God bless everyone.
Okay, thank you so much, Doc Nilda. So now we are going to proceed with the next program, with the next set of speakers that we're going to have. So since we are still in the time of pandemic, still your parents will be coming to school, coming over to school so that they would be able to get your capslet on time, and they will also be returning the capslet on the date of the retrieval. So we are going to look at the different COVID-19 protocols that we should observe because we are afraid of the Delta variant and all the variants that we have for this year. And I think a lot of you would agree that these practices that we have right now will eventually give us a safe environment, and at the same time, we will be free from sickness. Okay, so let's watch.
Hadium made this one.
Okay, so you can see every now and then we do disinfection in the school. So we do it every Friday, and Mr. Munil Wahid is the one in charge to contact the Zamboanga City Disaster Risk Reduction Management Team for the disinfection. Then when your parents come to school, they should really wear face mask and face shield. So before entering the school, you will have to pass by the triage area to get your temperature. Then we shall observe social distancing. That's why we have long lines waiting outside. So they are your parents waiting for their turn to get the modules. Okay, so even as teachers, when we do the flag raising, we observe social distancing. Okay, so when you enter, your parents come into our school, they pass by the hand washing area before proceeding to the triage area. So they will have to wash their hands first before going, after checking the body temperature. So we are very much glad that our security guards, they are also one with us helping to fight COVID-19 transmission by practicing these COVID-19 protocols. Okay, then in our respective rooms, we see to it that we are not more than 4. And we also observe social distancing, and you notice that the teachers are just inside the room facilitating the release of the capslet without any contact at all. Okay, so those are the COVID-19 protocols that the school is practicing. So again, this will be experienced again by your parents because they are the ones who come to our school and get your modules. Unlike before, for a face-to-face class, you really come to school. But now, you cannot go out because you are part of the restrictions set by the IATF. And why you cannot go out? Because if you will go out of your houses, you will go with your friends, right? So therefore, it's better for your parents to go and pick the modules rather to allow you to go out of your houses. And then here comes when you are exposed outside and when you go home, your parents also will be sick, especially if you have senior citizens at home. Okay, so let's proceed to the next part of our program. And Ma'am Maria Fe Gadaingan will present to us the different modalities that we have because in the enrollment form, you have, ay nako, Ashdi, nag-sharing din siya. I forgot that I should place some restrictions. Okay, never mind. So we are going to hear the message of Ma'am Maria Fe Salatan Gadaingan for the different modalities. So if you notice that in your enrollment form, you were then asked of different questions like, do you have a TV? Do you have cable TV? Do you have smartphone phones? Do you have the keypad phones? So those things, so that we would be having an idea who among our learners who can get into online learning, who can get into purely printed modular. So pag printed modular, your parents will pick printed modular. So therefore, they will have to go to school every now and then so that they would be able to get the list of modules for that week. Okay, so let's listen to Ma'am Fe. Take it away, Ma'am Fe.
A pleasant day, everyone. Due to this pandemic, the learners are not advised to attend classes physically at school. That's why the Department of Education came out with different modalities to make learning still possible, even in this difficult time. I am Maria S. Gadaingan, the Department Head of Mathematics, and I'm going to introduce to you the learning delivery modalities for this new normal system of education for school year 2021-2022. To start with, let's define first what is distance learning. It is a learning delivery modality where learning takes place between the teacher and the learners who are geographically remote from each other during instruction. This modality has three types: modular distance learning (MDL), online distance learning (ODL), and TV radio-based instruction. For modular learning, it is a form of individualized instruction that allows learners to use self-learning modules, SLMs, in print or digital format, whichever is applicable in the context of the learner and the learning resources like learners' materials, textbooks, activity sheets, study guides, and other study materials. For online learning, it features the teacher facilitating learning and engaging learners' activity participation using various technologies accessed through the internet while they are geographically remote from each other during instruction. For this modality, computer, tablet, smartphone, and internet are needed. We have two types of online learning: the synchronous online learning and the asynchronous online learning. Okay. Asynchronous learning is interactive, two-way online or distance education that happens in real time with the teacher, whereas asynchronous learning occurs virtually online and through preferred resources without real-time teacher-led interaction. For TV radio-based learning, primarily used as a form of distance learning to teach learners who are unable to attend face-to-face lessons or who are in remote areas. Radio-based instruction enable them to continue their education despite these challenges. The TV-based teaching, the Education Department has launched DepEd TV program that converts self-learning modules into video lessons that can be accessed through IBC 13 and solar learning outlets. It features teacher broadcasters who underwent training on how to effectively deliver lessons via recorded videos. The radio-based instruction, RBI, program is alternative learning. Delivery modules in radio broadcast to deliver ALS programs. It aims to provide learning opportunities to listeners and enable them to acquire equivalency in basic education for the workflows of lessons. As defined, blended learning refers to a mix of online distance learning, and TV radio-based instruction. There are the examples of blended learning, combination of online learning and modular combination of modular learning and TV radio-based learning. I would like to end this with some problems. Stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start getting excited about what could go right. Thank you, keep safe, and God bless us all.
Okay.
Ma'am, yung connection is weak, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Fame. Okay. So we are going to proceed. So you see, you have different. When you say a blended learning, it's a mixture of everything. So it's not only about modules only, but when we say blended, it could either be an online learning mixed with modular printing. Someone's microphone is on. Kanina pa ako nag-mute, pinapa-unmute pa talaga. Okay, thank you. So I really wanted you to listen so that you will understand what you're into, because even if you will go to senior high also has the same program. In all the public schools that you have, we have the same program. Even if you will go to private schools, we have the blended learning. So you really have to tell your parents, admonish your parents, kung baga, makiusap sa parents that they should really provide what you need in order for you to become successful. So, kumbaga, it really depends on us as to how we're going to to prepare for our future, and now you are cheating. So the more demands that is needed from you. So that means if the teacher will tell you, please go online on the exact time.
Abi,
Go online. Be online on the exact time that the teacher is requesting you to do. Okay, so we will go to the next part of the program, which is the presentation of the different advisors and subject teachers of the grade 10 curriculum. So let's hear it from Ma'am Bonifacia Cabaring, Head Teacher 3 of the Science Department.
Good morning, everyone. I am Bonifacia Sicabari, Head Teacher 3 of the Science Department and one of the surrogate for grade 10 teachers. I am honored to present the grade 10 advisors and subject teachers for this school year 2021 and 2022. imposible? Re junto-junto. Pwede.
Okay, so thank you, Ma'am Kabaring, for that beautiful introduction to all the subject teachers and the advisors of the grade 10 curriculum. So you see, so even though in a virtual world, we would be able to see how the teachers really did their best to prepare for this virtual orientation. So we are really excited to see you all, and we are also excited to see your parents. And for this second year that we are dealing with the continuity plan of having the blended learning, I hope we are already at ease as to how we are going to perform well. Okay, so let's move on to the different things that you need to consider. Ika nga, Ma'am Teresita Carbonilla is here with us to explain the different policies that we are going to remember. So, Ma'am Carbonilla, please take it away.
Mga alituntunin na dapat
Okay.
mga alituntunin na dapat isaalang-alang ng bawat mag-aaral at magulang. Galing kay Ma'am Teresita C. Carbonilla, Head Teacher 5, ESP Department. Pagpapatala at pagtanggap sa paaralan o enrollment and admission. Una, tanging mga mag-aaral na nakapagpapatala at nakapagsumite ng mga kinakailangan dokumento ang maaaring tanggapin sa klase. Pangalawa, bibigyan ng admission slip ang bawat mag-aaral ng grade 7, transferees at balik-aral. Pangatlo, grade 8 hanggang grade 10 ay tatawagin ng advisor. Pang-apat, hindi maaaring pumili at magpalit ng section. Binabawalan ang tagapayo na palitan ang section ng kanyang mag-aaral. At ang pang-5 ay alamin ang kinabibilangang section at kilalanin ang tagapayo. Patakaran ng paaralan o school policies. Kailangan ng bawat mag-aaral na tumalima o sumusunod sa bawat patakaran na nakasukat sa handbook ng paaralan. Kailangan sumunod sa schedule ng klase na itinakda ng paaralan. Ito ang schedule ng klase na itinakda ng paaralan. Class attendance. Kailangan pumasok sa klase sa lahat ng asignatura sa oras na itinakda. Maaaring magrehistro sa pamamagitan ng Google Form, text o group chat, email at iba pang plataporma upang matiyak na nasa klase ang mag-aaral. Ang Learning Activity Sheet o LAS ay isang paraan na nagpapatunay na pumasok sa klase ang mag-aaral. Pagkuha at pagsauli ng capslet o module, output at iba pang gawain or distribution and retrieval. Inaasahan na ang mga magulang ang siyang kukuha sa capslet o module na itinakda ng may kapangyarihan sa paaralan. Magulang din ang siyang magsasauli ng mga capslet o module, output at mga ilan pang gawain sa tagapayo o advisor. Pirmahan ang attendance sheet bilang katibayan ng pagkuha at pagsauli ng mga nabanggit. Pagsagot sa capslet o module o pagsangguni sa mga tagapayo. Kailangan ang mga mag-aaral ang siyang sasagot sa tanong at gumawa sa bawat activity na hinihiling o pinapagawa. Kailangan ang paggabay ng mga magulang sa kanilang mga anak sa kanilang aralin. Sumangguni sa mga tagapayo sa anumang katanungan o gawain na hindi nauunawaan hinggil sa paksa o aralin. Makipag-ugnayan sa tagapayo at mga guro sa bawat asignatura hinggil sa performance o katayuan ng anak sa kanyang pag-aaral. Paggamit ng gadget at social media. Gamitin ang gadget kung kinakailangan at pinahihintulutan ng guro na paggamit sa araw ng klase lamang. Mahalagang masubaybayan ng mga magulang ang paggamit ng gadget at social media. Ang mga group chat na ginawa ng inyong guro ay para sa edukasyon na paggamit lamang. Bawal magbigay ng puna o mag-post ng anumang di ka nais-nais na pananalita, larawan o mensahe na nakakasira ng puri ng isang tao o institusyon. Huwag magreklamo sa radyo o telebisyon na may kaugnayan sa paaralan. Tumawag o ipagbigay alam sa pamunuan ng paaralan kaugnay sa reklamo o komento upang mabigyan ng kaukulang atensyon o solusyon. Health Protocol. Sundin ang mga inilahad na health protocol sa audio-visual presentation na ipinapalabas kung papasok sa campus. Iba pang impormasyon. Bawat quarter ay ibibigay ang card ng mga mag-aaral. Sa bawat quarter ay magkakaroon ng reading of honors para sa mga mag-aaral na nagpapamalas ng kagalingan sa klase. Kailangan ang mga presensya o pagdalo ng mga magulang sa anumang okasyon o pagpupulong na tinatawag ng pamunuan ng paaralan. Yun lamang po at maraming salamat.
Okay, very good. Thank you so much, Ma'am Tess Carbonilla. At this point in time, we shall witness or we shall watch the message of our dear principal, Dr. Socorro P. Canaya.
To our dear department heads, our workaholic grade level chairpersons, other teachers, parents, our learners, ladies and gentlemen, a blessed day. A while ago, the school policies were already discussed. And just to let you know, DepEd Order number 29, Series 2021, is all about the school calendar of activities for school year 2021-2022. In this DepEd Order, it stressed that September 13, 2021 will start the opening of classes and will end in June 22, 2022 with 209 school days. As your school principal, I'm still hopeful for our stakeholders to continue the support and cooperation as we prepare for another challenging yet worthwhile endeavor of educating our children amid a global health crisis. It is hoped that the school year will be a better year for all of us, and I am very, very happy to welcome back our grade 8, grade 9, and grade 10 learners, and welcome the grade 7 learners. With this, let me thank the grade level chairpersons with the department heads and class advisors for making this orientation day possible. Let's look forward for a better and a fruitful school year 2021-2022. God bless to all and mabuhay Westerners.
Okay, thank you so much, Dr. Kanaya, for that wonderful message, our closing message for our learners to be inspired for this school year. So with this, we end our virtual parents and students orientation for grade 10. I'll stop recording now.